welcome to the Torah Outreach Program Erev Shabbos Burst of Inspiration. Today's Burst of Inspiration is sponsored anonymously in honor of the Torah Outreach Program and everything we do for the seniors of South Florida. Thank you. This week's Parshios, double Parsha, Tazria Metzora, dealing mainly with the spiritual punishment that comes out in a physical affliction for the Aveira, the sin of Lashon Hara, speaking bad about someone else. It seems, at first glance, a little overkill. Saras. There's this skin affliction where the person is ostracized from the rest of the community because he spoke about other people. Seems a little overkill. Two whole parshios, two Torah readings, sometimes split up depending on the year. Do it 2 weeks in a row. This year we're doing it all in 1 week on the exact same subject. Overkill? There was a man, the great Rabbi Yisroel Bodkins, who wrote his magnum opus on the laws of Lashon Hara. He named it the Chafetz Chaim, someone who wants life. He named it after a parak, a chapter in Tehillim, written by Moshe Rabbeinu. Mi ha'isha Chafetz Chaim, who is a man who wants life? Metzora l'shamcha me'ra, guard your tongue from evil. Takes up volumes. Have on a shelf. Volumes. 613 mitzvahs in the Torah. Overkill? I think not. I think not. We're taught Chaim v'Amovis Yad HaLashon. Life and death are in the hands of the tongue. We think all these missiles we're hearing about, they're dangerous. They can kill hundreds of people from one country to another, as long as the countries are close enough. And it's true, they are dangerous. But the tongue, or the words that come out not through the tongue, just through typing, that can kill from one end of the world to the other. Destroy a person's reputation. Destroy a person's life. Forever. Person's parnasa, how they make a living, family life, self-esteem. Because, why? People like to talk. When there's nothing to talk about, what's the most interesting thing we can talk about? Someone else. If we have a problem with someone else, what is human nature? Don't go to that person to discuss it with them. Talk about it with other people. If someone comes to you and tells you something about someone else, what's the reflex thing to do? Oh, to go to that person that you know, that you've known for years, and discuss it with them? And ask them their side of the story? No. Human nature. Believe what you're told. Don't discuss it with someone else. Don't discuss it with the subject. This is what I heard about you. Can you explain your side? No, that doesn't happen. Friendships have been destroyed. Relationships have been destroyed. Lives have been destroyed. If Chofetz Chaim mentions how Lashon Hara, it works like a weapon, it's like a gun, you can kill someone. I wonder what he would have said if he was alive today. The age of the keyboard. I think I've said this in previous videos, but I saw a video which was so moving and so true about a rabbi, a classroom Rebbe, who's at the butcher store and orders a crown roast. He pays over $100 for a crown roast. Someone behind him immediately pulls out her phone. Doesn't say a word to the rabbi, like, oh, who's that for? She immediately pulls out her phone and texts her friend, I guess this is why our tuition bills are so high, because the rabbis have to buy such fancy meat. I'm buying chicken for Shabbos, and he's buying crumb roast. Did you ask him? Was it even your business? Do you have any idea what it was for? She texts her friend. Her friend texts her friend. This gets on different chat groups and goes all the way to California and back. And while this is going on, this little Rebbe knocks on the door of a friend, says, here, I picked up that roast for you for the Shev Brachos, for the party you're making for Shabbos. The guy thanks him and gives him back the money. By the time he gets home, this is travel. It's gone to his principal. It's gone to friends in other states. It's gone to people that he knows who went back to his wife. There's already a phone call waiting for him from his principal. What are you spending money like that for? His wife is angry with him. Well, why are you spending that kind of money? Who's eating that? Because you're not bringing that home? In a matter of seconds, the time it takes to click on the board, to push a couple of buttons on her cell phone. A, maybe it was never a business. B, if she thought it was, she could have very nicely turned to him and said, oh, Rabbi, are you making a simcha? Is something going on? It's a beautiful piece of meat you're buying there. If it's bothering her so much. Imagine if that guy would have had a chance to explain himself. I'm sure he'd probably clean up the mess. Maybe, I don't know. But if he had a chance to explain himself, Instead of, now he has to explain himself not just to one person, but to everybody who's not speaking to him anymore because he spends money ridiculously. Chaim v'mavis, life and death. People's lives have been ruined. B'yad lashon. The opposite is true too. A good word, a question directly to the person you have an issue with. Sit down with them, ask for an explanation, ask for their side of the story. Could save a life. Could save a reputation. I once gave a class about Lashon Hara in one of my facilities. I was embarrassed at the fact that Rabbi Yisroel Bodkins sat in my class. Now I give my class to people, for the most part, who know very, very little. And I'm, whatever little connection to Yiddishkeit I can give them, I do. And here is probably the biggest post that we've had in South Florida. He's sitting in my class. Afterwards, I went over to apologize, and to thank him. I was honored. Such a low-level class. And he said, no, I appreciate it. But let me tell you something. When we wish someone to feel better, we ask for him to have a refuah shalema, a complete recovery. When someone does teshuvah, repentance, for Lashon Hara, it should be a teshuvah shlema, a complete repentance. He said, what's that? All these little tricks we talk about 1 hour, this is my hour a day, don't speak about anybody. Oh yeah, it's very nice. But he said that's not teshuvah shlema, it's a Band-Aid. Even if I get it up to 10 hours a day, it's a Band-Aid. What is teshuvah shlema? Stop thinking bad about other people. Ahavas Yisrael. Love your brother. Love your fellow Jew. Realize no one is completely bad. And no situation is completely one-sided. Learn to see the good in everyone. And not only to see it, to look for it. That's what Rabbi Bodkins taught me. Lashon Hara. Was it overkill that the Torah gave 2 parshios for the punishment of speaking badly about others? No. Was it overkill that the Chafetz Chaim's magnum opus, 4 volumes? No. Matter of fact, I think if the Chafetz Chaim was alive in today's day and age, he would have written a 5th one. If we can learn to not talk about others, listen about what other people say about others, and if we have a problem, to respectfully, nicely confront that person. I'm willing to bet 9 out of 10 times we'll find out it's not as bad as what people are saying. So,